Hope everybody is said their prayers. Y'all up, y'all ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If you are new to the channel, welcome. Hola, bonjour. Hope you all enjoy the channel. And welcome to this platform where we elevate, motivate, and inspire all to be themselves and do what's best and do what's great. All right. So, at about the 3 minute mark, I'm going to go ahead and just get started with my message for today. But while we wait, I want to just say thank you so much to every last one of y'all that has recently subscribed to my channel, that has, given me motivational vibes. Thank you to each and every one of y'all that show up and show out on my posts, because you all don't have to, but you do. I think right now I'm at 5.19K subscribers, so we coming up on a 5.2K mark. So I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Good morning. So I really appreciate each and every one of y'all for just tuning in and just always, you know, tapping into my journey. And those of you that have been on my journey from December, when I only had just a few hundred subscribers, up until now, you all have seen my change, you all have seen my growth. So I really appreciate each and every one of y'all so far. That being said, that brought me to my title today. She invested and she won more than gold. And so on my channel, I always talk about, I talk about the love of Jesus, okay? I talk about God. I talk about, you know, my love and my adoration and admiration for God. And hi, everybody. And how I'm always just appreciative, graceful, grateful for what He has put in my realm and what He's going to do. Which is why I try to make sure that I do my servitude and give back and open my platform to any and everyone who is who is who wants to come up. You all looking to grow your channel, you're more than welcome to come over here on my channel. But I just ask that you all respect where I'm going and, communicate if you see some things that I can work on, you see some things that can be better. Um, be sure to share that with me, because I'm always looking for feedback, you know what I'm saying? But also, too, um, don't take my kindness for weakness on my page, because I am a very kind soul. So I hope that when you all do continue to grow, and if you do come on here, you all feel welcome. You all feel, you know, like you have family when you come over here. So, in me investing in myself and also believing in myself, y'all, God has like really peaked this season of my life while I've been going through this whole job realm thing. And y'all know I'm transparent over here, so you ain't got to go ask nobody about my business, because I tell you, okay, what I want to tell you about my business, okay? So with the whole job thing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I've been laying low, baby. Okay, just focusing on me. I ain't been really too hard on like going into interviews or nothing like that. But I'm seeing God work in, like, he just elevating everything I prayed for. He's elevating me to that peak. You know what I'm saying? So, hey everybody, hi everybody. Thank you so much for watching from friends. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel, and I appreciate y'all. But what I want to say is, because some of y'all that are in here, I see some of y'all that's been rocking with me from the beginning. And when everything went down with my job, you all were so encouraging. So, heart y'all, I really appreciate y'all. But what I want to tell y'all is God is working on my behalf. Okay? I can't tell y'all specifically what all is happening, because I don't, they say, you don't want to speak too soon on something. But what I will say is, when you receive things in threes, First of all, when you receive anything that you prayed for and you worked hard for, baby, that ain't nobody but God. Don't be giving it to man. Don't be giving it to Susan. Don't be giving it to your mama. That ain't nobody but the good Lord above who created this beautiful scenery that y'all like to see behind me. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, y'all. God did it. God did it. Yes, He did. Okay. Yes. So, exactly, CJ. CJ said, pray for it and then work for it. Amen. Yes, yes. So, when you see God working, when you pray on things, that ain't nobody but God. Going back to my whole spiel and what's going on in my life, and me thanking y'all, I want to thank y'all again because, again, things are happening in threes in my life, and that's all I can say. Um, and that's all God is allowing me to say right now. Honestly, I'm learning to pull back more and say less, but continue to pour into myself while pouring into others. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that I'm teaching y'all something in this moment of we want to share the good news. We want to tell the world about what's happening, but you can't. You can't. God said, peace be still, my child, and let me fight your battles. Let me go ahead and get you this win so that when it's time for you to show up and show out, the world is ready for you. They're ready to receive all of you while you have sat there and waited. I've molded you in your wait. I've molded you in your silence. I've molded you to be better. So I just thank y'all so much that pray for me, because some of y'all come on here and y'all pray for me. Hey, Crystal. Y'all make sure I go follow my girl, Crystal. Um, hey, family, God and country. Yes, when the saints go marching in, hallelujah. Yeah, what you know about this song? What you know about this song? Hallelujah. Um, what happened, y'all? Y'all be nice in the comments to one another, okay? Because I'm seeing the comments go by fast, but I'm seeing some people, I don't know what's happening in the comments, but y'all know, be nice to one another, okay? That's not what we here for. Another thing is, while God is working on me, He's slowly removing people out of my realm. Like, see, I want to help so many people. I want to give back. I want to do this. I want to spend all my money on other folks and not even myself sometimes, because I know that they need it more than me. And that's okay. I know I get my blessing, you know what I'm saying? But also, too, I'm learning that in your molding season, right? You know, when you mold clay, there's lumps and bruises and, there's imperfections, you know what I'm saying? When you're molding the clay until you get it to a certain solid that you want it to be in before you form it. Did you catch that? Yeah, so you gonna go through that in your time of, hey, Tabby, y'all make sure I go follow my girl Tabby's Tabernacle in the comments. Hey, beautiful, thank you. Um, I hope that I hope that you all understand that in those imperfections and in God molding you, in God taking you through whatever it is that you're going to go through, those imperfections actually help define and craft who you are. Don't be afraid of them. Like, I'm still learning to hush my mouth. I'm still learning that I can't help everybody. Even though I want to, I can't. I don't have the funds for it. I don't have the capacity for it sometimes, but I still try. And in that, I still feel like I never was comfortable with those imperfections. I never was comfortable with, like, going through something and, like, being able to talk about it to help elevate or motivate somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Tabby. Yes, Tabby. Yes. I'm just speaking my truth, and I try to be candid because I'm human. Somebody going through the same thing that I'm going through. Somebody can take and learn from whatever it is that I'm going through and apply it to their lives. So I hope that, you know, in your imperfections, in you growing, I feel like, it's okay to be afraid sometimes, because sometimes that's needed. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need, sometimes God needs to shake you up so you can know that, you can't do, you can't go, you can't get nowhere without Him. You can't. Because sometimes what happens is we try to live our life through our own guidance. And that's what I'm learning in this season of my life. It ain't for me to, it ain't for me to direct. It ain't for me to guide. Hell, I don't even know where I'm guiding myself sometimes. I'm just being candid. I know somebody in here feeling the same way. But what I do is I reset, I recenter, and I go back to that molding, those imperfections, those humps and lumps and clumps, that feels different, you know what I'm saying? But we know with clay, once you get them kinks and stuff out, it's smooth and you can actually create whatever type, whatever, listen, you can create whatever type of architecture that you want to create out of that clay once you get those bumps and bruises out. But you can only do that if you sit there and you sit in it and you mold it, you wait, you're being patient, you're being kind to yourself, even when it seems hard, even when it seems nobody's supporting you, even when it seems like you have no family supporting you, even when it seems like the people that you support, the people that you show up for, they don't show up for you, you got to still do it for yourself. That's God molding you. This is your season of molding. And going back to my title, I invested in myself. I'm still investing in myself. And it feels more than gold to me. I don't need the riches. I don't need all the money. I don't need all of that. I just want to be able to do God's work and always be truthful in my truth. I mean, sometimes y'all say, oh, you sharing too much. It's like, I don't feel like I'm sharing too much if I'm just talking about my truth and what I've gone through and being transparent. Because what happens is we have too many people that come on here that don't be real. They just give y'all the facade. They tell y'all what y'all want to hear. They tell y'all what you need to hear. I mean, they don't tell y'all what y'all need to hear. They tell y'all what y'all want to hear. And that's why y'all don't have a lot of people in your corner. Because you got a lot of yes men. You got a lot of people that will just ride the wave. But when you have somebody that is standing on business, that's a daughter of God, daughter, son of God, has structure, has meaning, has substance. Oh, baby, you can't compete where you can't compare. I'm just saying. You need to get around people who want to see you win. And if it shakes you up, if it makes you uncomfortable, oh, be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. Sometimes you need to hear the hard truth in your molding so that you can get that clean cut surface. Or, again, the architecture of life that you want. You can't build it on your own. You can't build it listening to somebody who ain't even a believer of God. They ain't even believing in God. You listening to them. They steady telling you, I don't go to church. I don't read the Bible. I don't be praying. They tell y'all stuff like that. Y'all still go to them. Sometimes I'm finna hit you where it hurts. Sometimes it be y'all parents. Sometimes it be y'all siblings. Sometimes it be y'all family. But you still run back just to that same hurt instead of going up or instead of going to that Bible and let God work on you, seeing you through it. It's your silent season. It's your silent and molding season. If you want to reach that goal, if you want to reach all of those goals and dreams and achievements in life, you have to move you out of the way. Oh my God. I'm still learning that. And I told y'all about a situation that happened, in my family. This is again me being candid. Some of y'all be like, oh my God, like, here she is with story time. But, some of my people relate to me. Some of us, let me just be real. Some of us don't have family that will support us fully. So y'all coming on here and supporting us and being our community and getting motivated. Sometimes, it feel like, okay, all right, feel good, okay. Got me a little community, got me a little new family, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Um, but in that, going back to the story time, I'm still finna tell y'all this story. You know, I went home this past week, this past week for vacation. And if you know the story of my family, you know, whatever, what happened, whatever, you know, then you know that I'm the black sheep of my family. Yeah, the black sheep. Um, Thank y'all so much. I'm not even reading the comments. I don't mean to ignore y'all. When I'm on my sermon spiel, I just keep going, you know. I just keep going. But 2 years ago, something happened with my family where I was not speaking to them. And I'm still learning to put me first instead of putting other folks' feelings aside about how they want me to act when they disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm the person that's, oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. I'm a 32-year-old woman. What the heck I look like continuously accepting disrespect from family who's supposed to support me, right? And it shows that I don't even, honestly, and this finna hit some of y'all, it just showed that I didn't love myself. I didn't. I didn't love myself. So I would tolerate disrespect because I wanted to be around family. I would tolerate them telling me, oh, XYZ, you know, whether it would be my weight. You know, y'all know I go up and down with my weight. I'm candid about that. That's always what it is. Right now, I'm at a solid 176. Hallelujah. But, you know, it's just so much that happened. But I went home this past week while I was on vacation, and my family showed up for me. Well, some of my family came down for, they say they came down for me. And I will say I had a good time. I enjoyed the moment, you know. I appreciate the moment, but it took me back to when that thing happened 2 years ago, because some of them that came to see me was there when that thing happened, right? They was there, you know. And in me investing in myself and trying to acquire the goal that God has for me in this life, not even in riches, not even in material gold, but just in His love, His grace, His mercy, I'm still learning to forgive. I'm finna be real with y'all. I'm still learning to forgive them. Um, because although they came to see me, it's like I know I miss that family dynamic that we once had. I miss that, you know what I'm saying? But it gets me a little emotional because it's just like um it's just like, why? Why treat the black sheep of the family who always shows up like that, but then turn around? Hold on, y'all. You know, I toggle with that love word. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Like, it was good to see them, but I still toggle with how much they love me. So, and when that happened 2 years ago, it's like you have to put on the whole armor of God, you know? You have to, you know? You have to. And when I was going through that, yeah, I was about to give up. I was about to give up. Like, about to give up. Because I've been going through it for years. Disrespect. Not feeling like I'm good enough. Not feeling like I have support. Not even feeling like I have a true vision in life. I was kind of still lost. But when they came to see me, I put all of that aside. And that was very big of me. And I'm crying because I'm growing and I'm learning that I'm not who some of them say I am. I'm not. I was always living through what my parents wanted me to be, what other people wanted me to be, what society wanted me to be, but it didn't feel good. So, like I said, going back to this weekend, it brought back some memories, and I had to push them deep down, because these tears that y'all see, oh boy, I've cried many of them, many of days over these past 2 years since that one incident happened. And nobody even said, nobody even apologized to me. They never do, right? They never do. Not that I'm looking for it, but it's just, you know, I'm always being the bigger person. That's what I'm getting at. And over these years of molding and God even tweaking my own imperfections, me self-doubting, me self-worrying, me writing off people who probably could have been good, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, and this is me being honest, but I was so hurt. I was so hurt that I couldn't see that. Like I couldn't see the help that I couldn't, and I couldn't even forgive them. I couldn't forgive them. But now I'm in a space in my life where I forgive you for whatever you do to me. I do. And I hope that if I do something wrong to somebody, they forgive me too. I'm not perfect. But that's why I try to do right by people. That's why I try to show up for people. I try to make sure that I open myself to people who may not have or is looking to elevate themselves, you know what I'm saying? So when they wrong me, I don't. What they say, crash out. I don't crash out. I thank you for your journey. I thank you for your time in my life, for each of our lives, and we can keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still being molded. I'm still growing on my journey. I'm still learning on my journey. And I do not care about how the world perceives that, because I'm being my authentic self. And I know that it's helping someone out there. When let me tell y'all a story too. Going back to 2 years ago. Same family. Y'all know I've been doing nails for how long? Well, y'all only know I've been doing nails for about 6 months, I guess. But, I do nails, hair, lashes. Um, it's hard when you see your family support certain people and they don't support you, right? It's hard sometimes, but do you let that define who you are, or do you grow from it, right? You grow from it, right? So some of those same people, I won't even say that, but what I'm gonna say to wrap this up is, when you invest in yourself and you have a love for God, you in your word, you ain't perfect, but you worth it. You are accountable, but don't be so accountable like me to where you so hard on yourself to where sometimes I used to cry for days, hours. And Sugar used to be like, you can't do that to yourself, too hard on yourself. Can't do that to yourself. I didn't understand those words 2 years ago. As I'm working in my purpose now, like I said, by my title. She invested in herself, and it's worth more than gold. Um, and I thank God for that, because as I'm growing through life, in this new chapter of me just sitting, like I said, things have been happening in threes for me. So I'm not upset at the journey. I'm not upset at the mass that I had to go through. I'm not upset at anything. I'm accountable on all parts of whatever part I've played in life to other people. But you know, when you talk about family, sometimes it's a little different, you know. So, and hopefully one day I have my own little family. I can talk to my child about loving yourself. Love yourself. I'm here for you. You want to talk to me? Talk to me. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to holler. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to beat you. I'm not. None of those things that some of us had to go through. I'm not. Um, I know I'm all over right now, but I'm kind of like, I'm happy that happened, because, again, there was a growth cry. Like, okay, it's okay for you to talk about it. Let's let's cry it out and keep moving. Like, I'm glad that y'all saw that, and that's why I'm always transparent. I'm letting y'all know, like, you're gonna go through some things in life. Hey, Exotica. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl, Exotica. You're gonna go through some things in life. And like Michael said, your family don't accept you for you, then that's on them. You know, hopefully, maybe in the near future, they won't hold no regrets and they'll accept you for you. That's all it is. Exactly, Michael. I agree. I agree. Floyd said your daily relationship with Jesus becomes clearer. Amen to that, Floyd. I don't know who told you that, but that's so true. Tabby, thank you so much for listening. Shout out to Tabby, y'all. Y'all got to go over there to my girl's page, Tabby's Tabernacle. That is some good motivational, true inspiration over there, baby. Go over there to her page right now, okay? You do not want to miss out, okay? Just saying. Make sure I go follow my girl Exotica, okay? Yes, ma'am. Exotica's Empire at that, okay? But to wrap this up, because I didn't know I was going to be on here for 30 minutes, but put you first. That's all I'm saying. In this season, we got enough going on in the world to where we can think about every other thing, every other aspect, every other thing. And my thing is, get around positive people. Positive people. Get around positive people who want to see you win. We don't want no negative spirits, because those spirits transfer. I, I, I how y'all see me? Do it look like I give off negativity? I don't. Half of the time, I'm either gonna change the subject on you, or I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna hold you account. For one, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Two, I might just change the subject on you. And three, I will remove myself. You know what I'm saying? Get around positive people that want to see you win. Get around people who have something that is worth. Get around people who has something that is worth listening to, worth liking, worth being around. Okay? Thank you, Exotica. Yes. Get around those people. And to Michael's point, Michael said, listen, the devil is real and it's nowhere around it. But as long as you got God in your hands and you can appreciate it, what it's done for you in your life, that's all that matters. All you need is love. Thank you so much, Mr. James. Come on now. That's all you need is some love, okay? All you need is some love in your life. And that's what I'm saying. And it starts with yourself. You have to love yourself. When my family did what they did, I loved them down. I gotta, and don't get me wrong. I love my family. They some funny people. They are some They my people. I love them. Go to war for them still, but I'm not going to war for wrong. I'm not going to war for you doing something and then turn around and want us to. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing what's right, what's of God. And if you can't get behind that, then oh well, you're not for me. Move around. I'll see you in the next season. Maybe not. But I tried. You know what I'm saying? You can only give people so many tries in life before you're like, okay, that's done. And then people will also remove themselves when they see that you aren't feeding into their negative energy because that's not who you are. Again, going back to my platform, you all are welcome to come on my platform anytime. You all want to talk, we can have candid conversations. I've only been on these things for 6 months. 6 months. That's all. I've only been on here for 6 months. 6 months. That's it. Tabby said, we got to get you monetized so you can get paid for giving us all this knowledge. Thank you so much, Tabby. Yes, girl, we on the road to monetization. Hallelujah. And I feel like God gonna do that too soon. Crystal said, I can honestly say you have grew a lot. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much, Crystal. Crystal, y'all, let me tell y'all, Crystal in the comments, Crystal Braxton. She's from my hometown. She actually has seen me grow up, lived on the opposite side of the street of me. So, like, this ain't somebody that's in the comments that's just saying that. Like, she's seen me go through and grow through things. I come from poverty. I come from having to work for my family at a very young age and make sure food is on my family tables. My family. That's what I had to do in a good old Mississippi. Making $8. Sometimes I only made $4 because I was a car hop. But shout out to Sonic Drive-In. And shout out to y'all. Y'all need a job, go on over to Sonic. Sonic is the place, baby. Sonic used to be that girl back in the day. But shout out to Crystal. And thank you for seeing my growth, acknowledging my growth. I really appreciate it. Hey, Maurice. You know, yes, Michael, you are more than welcome to come up here whenever. Next time I go live, I will definitely do a invite so you all can come. I'll put the link in my chat so y'all can come up. Good news. This is another thing God is doing in my life. I can share with you all. Twitch. I have a Twitch. It's called Uniquely Destiny. People have been telling me, get on Twitch. Get on Twitch, Destiny. We want to see you on there. Get over there. So I finally have a Twitch, y'all. I'll post the information on my post page so y'all can see that. But Twitch is about to go up too. Because me talking to God in my visions, each time I dream, I don't know if y'all can relate. They get clearer and clearer. You know how sometimes you go periods without having dreams that you can ever remember? No. Since I've been tapped in and I really like been sitting and focusing and like I'm not moving until God say I move. When I pray at night and I ask God and say my prayers and ask God for visions and dreams that will be tangible and that will become real. When I say that, them visions getting clearer and that house looking fat. Okay. And them dogs in the yard. In the kennels. Yeah. Yeah. And I ain't worried about no money because, you know, we already paid in riches in God. Because, see, if you do stuff for money, even though we need it, don't get me wrong, know your worth. It's cool to know your worth. But when you do it only for money, will you truly be satisfied? That's why I never worry about money. I've been without times. Again, going back to 15. It was times that sometimes you got to spend your whole check on your family. Make sure they eat. Make sure them lights stay on. Sometimes you got to help mama and daddy. Sometimes you got to. Everybody didn't have a hard life. And I'm not saying I had a hard life. It was just challenging and I was not as fortunate as other. But honestly, I wouldn't change nothing about it other than, you know, being a little skinnier right now. But, you know, I used to be real skinny back in the day. But I wouldn't change my life for nothing. It made me appreciate everything. Yes, Crystal, we got some catching up to do, honey. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do. We do. So, you know, those visions, those dreams, baby. Worry about no money, man. Let me get these real estate. Let me build a community. Let me get some funding. I'm on that type of time. Help me with some grants so I can give back to the community. I can give back. Maybe I can create my own hospital. Ha! Oh, you got to get around people that see, that want more like you. You know what I'm saying? Get around like-minded people. And working in government has definitely created some great relationships and partnerships that I feel like God is telling me I need to tap into. So I don't know. I don't know how my life is about to be written, but I know right now it's good. The first step, struggling right now. The first step is, if you're in a small town, get out of your small town. It's more to life out here. I'm not telling you to run to metropolitan area like I am. I'm not telling you to run to Houston and Dallas. If you can't afford it, don't afford it. But at least get out of that small town and get to something with better opportunities. Get to better vibes, better people, God-fearing people. Go find you a new church. Them church, it's time for you to elevate. You can't stay stagnant and expect to grow. It don't work like that. Let's think about a plant. When you plant a seed in the ground and you don't water it, and it, you know, you expecting it to come up, and sometimes, God replenishes it, right, with the water. But if you don't go out there and nurture it, you don't go out there and pull out the weeds, how do you expect it to be as blossom, as pretty as you want it to be? You can't. It don't work like this. So again, I'm not perfect, just always truthful in my testimony, and always trying to make sure that I be as authentic as I can be for you all, and let you know you ain't alone. But baby, you are worth it, and you are what? Phenomenal. Okay? Get out your head, dry them tears, and know that the battle is already won, baby. Again, she invested and it was worth more than gold. Always gonna be, okay? Last thing I'm gonna say is, if it's something on your heart that you've been wanting to do, hair, you want to sell t-shirts, you want to sell nose rings, you want to do lashes for the men, you want to start your own construction site, you want to go into government, do it. Put yourself out there. Because let me tell you this, rejection sometimes is the best thing that can happen for you. It continuously helps you mold yourself for when that time comes and God is ready to say, here you go, my child. You've asked for it. I'm going to give it to you. Let me see how you're going to bless it abundantly unto me. Do it. The time is now. Like, I'm finna go back in this house and get up on these shirts. When I was in Mississippi, I saw so many people. Every time I go back home, there's like a station, like on the side of the road, of somebody selling crawfish. There's these same people that sell, even when I was younger, they sell plums and watermelons. On the side of their truck, they sell shaved ice. All these small businesses. And I'm like, you got to elevate yourself, because I only got one shirt. One shirt. Okay, I got one. But what am I doing to multiply so that it can reach my audience? What am I doing to replenish myself so that when people are asking for this merch and whatever, what am I doing? And I'm being honest, I ain't been doing very much. And it's time to do more. This is where you got to get real with you, okay? Exotica said, do it and let nothing stop you. Exactly, Exotica. Do it and don't let nothing stop you. Be accountable. Don't be hard, but be accountable to yourself, okay? You can do it. You will do it. And you will acquire all in life that God has for you. Get in that Bible. And if you don't got a Bible, get on over there to that church house and get you a Bible. or get on over there to the Amazon and order you a Bible. You got to get in that word. You got to stay prayed up. People out here rooting for you and you don't even know it. Like, y'all come on here, y'all rooting for me. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. If I could hug all y'all at once, if I had 111,000, 1,700,000 tentacles, I don't even know if there's a number, but baby, I hug all y'all at once. Yes, I would, because I appreciate y'all. And again, give thanks to those that do show up for you. Show up for those who do show up for you, and support those that do support you. Okay? It's our winning season. And no matter who makes you feel incapable, what makes you feel you aren't worthy, know that you are. Okay? I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'm going to be back because I'm back at home now. We ain't on vacation no more. Y'all see that? Y'all see that greenery? Yes. I got some more reels coming so y'all can see, some of my family, my nephews, some of the food. Y'all went to Waffle House, so y'all get to see a lot of stuff. I went to Zaxby's. I went to a lot of places, y'all. I was so excited to eat some good country food. I went to Captain D's, y'all. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my God. But in all seriousness, it's time, baby. You winning, baby. And with this next announcement that I'm going to make, after God tells me it's okay to reveal it to you all, y'all going to be even that much more. I can't wait. I can't wait to celebrate with y'all. I can't even wait to celebrate with y'all. I cannot wait to celebrate with y'all. Hey, everybody. I cannot wait. So, take this message as you're a winner. You're beautiful. You're phenomenal. And no matter who don't support you, God will and God loves you best. Something good is about to happen. Something God is always about to take place. I'm out of this thing. Thank y'all for watching me. Thank y'all for help me dry my tears and let me know that I'm also worthy. I'm also phenomenal. My supporters are the best. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay? Yeah, I'm out of this thing, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.